So this is the room that I've been living in for the past 8 or so years in Australia. Before moving to Japan, and before I pull it all apart, I figured that maybe you want to have a quick look at what I've been living in, or using. You know, those typical show me your setup videos. Well, that in a nutshell is the entire room itself that I've been pretty much living in. This is obviously just one room of the entire apartment, but this is what counts. Let's start in this corner here. So I decided that I wanted to sort all my stuff by labeling boxes and sticking things in them. So networking, PC gear, and so on and so forth, down to power cables and audio cables and stuff, depending on what microphones I'm using and what I've got plugged into what, and so on and so forth. Speakers that I bought were the B&W 685 series. Pretty awesome. I have a Wii hiding underneath this bubble wrap, and this is just a present. And this thing used to be full of batteries, now full of nothing. I don't even know what to do with this thing. The TV itself is a 60-inch Pioneer Plasma. It is the last of its kind. The model number right here, PDP LX609A, something that weighs like 60 kg, so I'm not sure if I could actually get that anywhere like to Japan without spending thousands and thousands of dollars. Center speaker is, I think it's an HDM2 or something. Let's pull off the grid. Yay, look at my amazing hand. Just give me a sec. No pro editing in this one, so bear with me. Yes. Yeah. The later models actually have grills over the tweeters so that they don't smash into easily, which is fantastic. Alright, I'll leave the grill off for now. What the speakers themselves actually look like without the grill on? They call it Kevlar. That thing that apparently bulletproof, but is definitely not. The back of the speakers. Yay! Banana plugs. Apparently they're like illegal in some countries, what the hell? So yeah, I'll be packing those up. Subwoofer of choice is the PV1 as well. I wanted to keep everything BMW. Starting to play up a little bit, like it rattles sometimes, but turning it off and on is fine. It's got 2 speakers. I have like padding on the wall there, sort of to absorb some of the sound, which I've done like behind some of the speakers and stuff too, just to make the sound more punchier. One of the good things about having a surround sound setup right in front of a bed is that the bed itself completely and utterly absorbs all the sound, which is fantastic. There's no muddiness. Main computer desk. Usually there's 2 monitors on here, but at the moment I am testing my old PC that I built back in 2009. Get it up and running so that I can give it away or sell it. And probably sell it for very cheap, for like $100 or something. Because these days you can probably buy or build something very similar for like $300. Yeah, so that monitor is usually sitting here, and that is a BenQ one that's got a HDMI out as well. And that's how I've been recording video games consoles. So I've been having like PS4 or PS3's HDMI is HDCP encrypted. We use usually up there, usually connected directly to the monitor, and then by one of these cables, which I just swap out the back of whatever console I'm using, and then the other cable would run through to my PC, which is capture. Keyboard and mouse is currently the front because I can't be bothered crawling behind it. That is a UPS. I don't know if you can see. There you go, Smart Ups 1500 APC. It's supposed to be for server or something like that. I wanted it. Oh look, the battery's not 100% right now. Must have kicked in momentarily. But basically, because I've been doing long winter times, like 36 hours at times, I didn't want a power cut screwing that up, so One of the fun things about this monitor is that it is one of those self-calibrating ones. Let me show you. Basically, I can start a color navigator. It's just telling me that I want to update the software, which I don't care about at this moment of time. And I have two calibrations here for games or print. I'm not sure if you can tell, but print is slightly grayer, I guess. The black levels are slightly higher. It's basically because paper is not as dark as what monitors could possibly be. And basically what I can do here is, for example, go, oh, this requires adjusting. The adjust button. Actually, do it for print. Basically what happens is that, for example, maybe this one needs adjusting. It's been 200 hours or so, well, close enough. So just hit adjust. And proceed. There's no bleeding or anything, that's just reflections from behind. Whoop. Now it is preparing. Well, while it's doing nothing, the Mac that's sitting here I used to do editing on, but obviously it's a lot slower than the PC I built. Now I do some basic photos, and pretty much that's where I transfer all my files to in the first place, because for some reason it's a little bit more stable than the desktop I built. Here we go, so it's color checking now, so. Come on! What it just did was adjustments for the white and black balances. Here we go. And eventually it'll start doing other colors. Keeps it accurate, so when I was doing prints and stuff like that as well, they would look very much the same on paper as they would on screen. One of the prints I actually did was this one here. Legend of Zelda. There was 4K screenshots somehow online, so I grabbed one and printed it. And you can see like this cool detail, like tiny little birds, which you can't see on the phone properly, but that's quite nice. Nice print. Nearly finished. Cool. 134, 134. Alright. And now I get a report. Wow. Boy, that maximum's pretty bad. Pretty high compared to most of them. I might redo it. Ah, much better. One of the other fun things with this monitor? Wait. Oh, it's locked because this program was open. Let me just close that. There you go. Where? Alright, menu. You can also do like the calibrations and stuff through the actual menus of the monitor as well. That's not what I'm looking for. I just want to have a look at the monitor info. Here you are. So it's a CG276 color edge from EZO. I think I said that right. And we can see that I've used it for 7,430 hours. Something that I want to be able to cut to Japan, because other monitors are like, alright, I guess. But you know, I like making photos and videos, so. And that's a gaming monitor, so yes. Oh, if you're wondering what that hood thing is, it's just so that when you're actually sitting here, as you can see like through the phone, I guess, like now, less light from the edges or around the edges getting onto the screen. Movies that I feel like watching just before I fly away. This massive thing, step down converter, because Australia voltage is like 230, 240 volt. And well, the PS4 is actually imported from Japan. Why? Well, I was over there at the time and I wanted circle to be the menu button for accept, not cross. That's mostly because I keep playing overseas games. Okay? For some reason I bought Last of Us from Japan. It's censored. Power. Just power. What else? Oh, what's in this? Microphone amp that I've been using for my main microphones when doing videos, mixer, which yeah, we can use it when I'm doing live streams or just mucking around. It's got a whole bunch of effects that I could use to add echoes and stuff like that. Use it to make my voice sound a bit more robotic at times and stuff like that. This is a Blu-ray player / network player connected to this dusty mess in another room. Ugh, I need to clean that out. Basically, it's in a different room because, listen, I don't have to put up with that in my own room, so... my headphone amp. Unfortunately, the headphone amp is strictly... yes, 240 volts AC. So basically that means I'll need a converter of some description from 110 to 240, which apparently exists. The question is, how much? This thing is relatively expensive. I'll show you why shortly. Already seen a PS3? What do you do? I never actually put discs in it. I've been downloading games, I put an SSD in it, so basically it runs silent. This is a receiver, so pretty much what a lot of these things are plugged into as well. So that I can see on the big TV. Does add a bit of a delay, and it's squeaky. And I should probably be looking at what I'm filming rather than just looking through my own eyes at things. But yeah, so TV and PC and stuff's all connected to that. Got one cable going to the PC. Sorry, PC to that as well for secondary monitor stuff. Yep, so this Furman thing down here is a power conditioner, which I've got my microphone amp and mixer plugged into. It's supposed to make the power more awesome so that you get less hum and stuff like that in your recordings. That's pretty much this room, I guess. Just cover this so it doesn't gather dust. I do usually have two Xboxes down here. One of them was from Japan, and that's because games like Idolmaster was region locked. There was two Wii U's up here as well. This one is English version, basically, and the other one is what I mucked around with some Japanese games as well. I'm one of the few people that have a Wii U, and I have two of them. Something I won't be doing in the future. Packing, so some boxes full of stuff. Yes, I used to play Guitar Hero. Now it's full of games. This is full of like movies and music and stuff that I'm still to fill up. This is to go with that PC. This is stuff that I might want to give away, or yeah, basically a presents box. Things that I might want to take. More things that I might want to take. Camera lens. That's currently got my PAL-based 360 in it because there's a few games I still haven't finished. This has got obviously the Japanese Wii U in it. Microphone stand. This is a slider. What is a slider, you say? One of these things. You stick your camera here and you can slide it for videos. Hopefully I can bring that. Some gifts I got given. That's a microphone cable. Camera lenses and stuff. That light panel thing is exactly that. It's full of lights for studio videos, whatever. Vita TV. Yes. The microphone that I've been using primarily for my videos. That's usually on that microphone stand. Look, you get an unboxing video. There you go. So that's the microphone itself. One of these ones. Yeah, there you go. Pretty cool. I'll put that away. Comes complete with other stuff, like a pop filter, which is usually on their microphone stand. Game I haven't even touched yet. I might modify an old 3DS, no, DS, the original DS, and actually record it. Games. video head. It's one of those smooth ones. Smooth motion. But yeah, time for me to pull this all apart. I've got about 4 days before I fly back. It's gonna be fun. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a tiny place too, so bit of a sacrifice. I can tell you now that playing games on this thing, especially Final Fantasy 15, freaking amazing. I'm going to be back to just playing games on my computer monitor and headphones. Oh, headphones. I think they are up here. That's more camera gear stuff. Amiibos. I think I'll take that. This last, that's a big maybe. Alright. Yeah, so I actually have those beasts. So hopefully I can take that as well. These controllers. That's what I usually playing either fighting games or Project Diva on. Same as the actual controller for Project Diva. Box for Mixer. Mixer will be in that box shortly tonight. I didn't mention that this one's where the giant controller's in. It's back in its box for now. That's just miscellaneous stuff like cable ties and things. Under my bed, if you care, I've got some of the big prints that I've done on my major printer and photos I've taken and stuff. Massive detail. Printer's no longer here. I've already given it to friends to look after. Let's hide under the bed and then stop recording.